What is up, blockchain? This is Nick from Truth Blitz. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon, morning, night, whatever it is, where you are. Let's take a quick look at the market cap. Right now, we have seen a few more $1 billion come into the space since even yesterday. Yesterday, we broke $250 billion overall cap. When I did my video last night, we were at 256 billion. We are now at 262 billion overall cap. Bitcoin, we are at 137 billion. Ethereum, 43 billion. And Bitcoin Cash has been seeing a rise back up, $1,672 at 28 billion in market cap. So that is something I will be keeping an eye on, is Bitcoin Cash. But we are starting to see the early stages of that mass adoption, and the institutional monies will start pouring in to the space soon. Contrary to some people's belief, the institutional money has not come into the space yet, like Lynette Zhang says. She says that is why we have seen a surge in volume between 2015 and 2017, because all the big banks and institutions have already gotten into Bitcoin, and they're going to use that to transfer wealth from us to them. We have not seen that yet. That is just not true, and you can watch my video from last night and see what I'm talking about for yourself. But the reason I wanted to come out and make this video was because of an article I saw on Cointelegraph. Very interesting. New bill paves way for adoption of blockchain by U.S. government. So we'll just read real quick. The approval of the defense spending bill called the National Defense Authorization Act, or NDAA. If you guys don't know what the NDAA is, I suggest you look that up. There's a lot of things hidden in that bill that basically strip a lot of liberties from U.S. citizens. And, just as the Patriot Act, they portray this to be, something to protect us being American citizens. But what it does is strip us of our liberties. So that's a whole nother issue. I'm not going to get into that. Research the NDAA for yourself. And but I wanted to get into this article, which is having to do with blockchain technology. So may lead to the mainstream adoption of blockchain technology by government agencies in the U.S. This is because the bill has a provision called the Modernizing Government Technology Act, MGT, that will allow the agencies to redirect their cost savings into internal working capital funds that can be utilized to modernize their IT systems. According to Information Technology Industry Council Senior Vice President of Public Sector, that is a long title, Trey Hodgkins, the U.S. Congress wants the various agencies to have their own discretion on how to invest their savings. Blockchain was clearly one of the technological capabilities that Congress meant for agencies to look at, and what they were trying to do was create dollars with some flexibility to them so that agencies would have their own discretion on what they invest in. Brief details of the bill and the opinions of some industry players. Under the MGT provision, government agencies are authorized to spend their working capital funds for modernization initiatives falling in three categories, namely migrating legacy systems to the cloud services, cybersecurity, and other innovative and disruptive technologies and platforms. Although it was not categorically stated in the bill, blockchain technology is qualified as a potential direction for the allocation of funds for other advancement beyond the proof of concept stage at the agency level. According to hybrid blockchain database provider ChromaWay's Todd Miller, they are excited about the MGT Act due to its promotion of new technologies such as smart contracts and blockchain. We are excited about the NGT Act because it provides incentives to federal agencies to move away from high-cost, low-performing legacy systems toward new technologies like blockchain and smart contracts. The NDAA was already approved by both House of Representatives and the Senate as of late November 2017. It is just awaiting the signature of U.S. President Donald Trump to finally become law. So the first NDAA was passed by Obama, and I believe it was in 2012, New Year's Eve, 2011, 2012, I believe, or 2012, 2013, I don't remember. So this is obviously a revised and new National Defense Authorization Act. But the interesting part of all this is that the U.S. government is looking into using blockchain technology. Now, whether that is a good or bad thing for us as citizens remains to be seen. However, it does show that, you know, mainstream adoption of blockchain technology is happening. I feel like the U.S. government was kind of behind the curve when it comes to adoption of blockchain, because so many other countries have already implemented it or are working on blockchain technology already. So, like I said, it remains to be seen if this is a good or bad thing for us. However, the government is looking at it now, and more than likely will be using blockchain technology in the near future. So they see the value in it. Blockchain technology, smart contracts, you cannot argue that they don't save massive amounts of money. Okay, that is why, one of the many reasons why blockchain is so invaluable. The amount of money that can and will be saved by adopting this technology is huge. So, and you know, you would have to be, plain and simple, you would have to be an idiot to not realize that and want to adopt this technology. You know, so I just saw this today and I found it very interesting, especially that this ties in with the NDAA, which I'm going to have to do some research into this new NDAA and, you know, see if it is as tyrannical as the last one. But again, that was not the purpose of this video, was to talk about the NDAA itself. It's to talk about this provision in the NDAA, which is talking about using blockchain and smart contracts. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter at TruthBlitzMedia. The new website, I'm still working on it, but I will have that launched maybe, hopefully, within the next few days. I'll just launch it bare bones and then add to it and work on it as I go. But it is being worked on, so. Alright, guys, hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.